Marty?
Oh man. What you see on outside?
The old
shell.
Squirted me. He's a squirter. And today, myself, Reece, Marty are heading out to chase some red deer that we left last year, some stags that we sort of thought might need another year or two to grow. We're going to go see if they're still kicking around and if anything else bigger is around as well. Just setting up the seeker while I wait for them to turn up. Two stags, yeah, spikers.
Good buddy on them though.
Yeah, quite a cool cape. Oh, yeah, right. That one might be a 4-point or something. Oh, there might be something on that camera.
We headed upriver for about an hour and a half. We wanted to make the bush line by nightfall, where we were going to make our ascent up to the tops. And by this stage we'd already seen 4 deer.
Good headlamp, eh? Shit, it makes my one look like a fucking candle.
We walked another 3 hours in the dark to reach our campsite. I was beginning to wish my nuts had fur on them like this little possum had, because man, it was getting cold. The long, arduous walk in the cold, dark night was definitely worth it, waking up until morning like this.
Well, we definitely got our weather timing right. We've been waiting for a couple of weeks. Now they've come in and pulling the trip at the last minute just because weather fronts would come through. And yeah, we've waited, and it's definitely paid off because we woke up, you know, during the night last night and woken up to this. It's pretty spectacular. Back again. Sounds like he has found a decent stand, but run back. I hope it's decent.
Then we started to spot stags here, there and everywhere. Seeing stags out in this open alpine country like this in the morning sun, wow, this is what it's all about.
Right, I reckon we head up to that next one, and we get closer to them as we go up.
Yeah. trying to find a little orange buddy. Don't know where he is.
Yeah, he's up above those ones. He's up just where it goes sort of flat again. It was just sitting in there, or standing there.
Jet.
Yeah, could be too.
We watched for a while as these young stags sparred for a little bit. This little 6-pointer and 8-pointer sizing each other's wangers up. Above the two younger stags, a much larger and more heavier timbered stag was grazing his way up towards a terrace. We began to spot more stags as the morning wore on. These two younger ones out and about grazing, just above the bush line, probably grazed for about an hour or so before returning to the bush.
Fuck off you, man.
Do you want some potato rossi?
Oh, fuck off, it's
Although the sun was out in all its glory, doing its best to warm us up, it was still as cold as And yep, that's not icing sugar on the top of Marty's pack. That's fucking cocaine. Nah, that's a lovely coating of ice that just won't melt. We pushed up towards another water catchment and found this middle-aged stag out and about doing his thing. We watched this bugger for about 5 minutes and then carried on our way.
Those two young ones are going to have another spar. Not like a bubble spar, but a
bubble spar.
This group of stags keep us entertained for some time, chasing each other around in the snow before disappearing over the main ridge. Really awesome to see groups of stags like this out in the middle of the day, right up on the tops.
Doesn't look real. There's those rocks again.
What
Reece-
do we say? What do we say at your funeral?
Reece is going to go up there for a bit of a... Well, he's got too much fucking energy. He's going up there for a bit of a walk.
We haven't had the route for
Let's have a
3 or
look.
4 days, so he's got to put it in somewhere else.
But
I
man,
should find something up there, shouldn't
Yeah.
like see an animal.
I? No, hot Sheila.
Oh,
Oh,
Sheila.
big time.
Oh,
Yeah, and
A couple of Germans up there.
and good thing about it is
If-
it's been so cold up there, they won't be going
Yeah.
off and smelly.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is-
that's-
yeah.
Reece set off for the evening, climbing up and over into a whole nother water catchment to check out what was on the other side. Myself and Martin were going to head back due southwest
yeah.
and drop into separate water catchments, taking leading spurs down a bit closer to the river, and hunt there for the night. Reece made easy work of the steep bluffy section and was up and over the top in no time. While Reece was on the other side, he located a group of 3 hinds and came across 2 stags. We think though that the 2 stags were probably ones we saw earlier on
Yeah,
that
he's-
crossed up and over the other side.
Boom.
He's up there.
See you later.
Yeah, he's gone. We're all sort of spread out now for the day, and Reece is headed up on a ridge that way, and Martin's on a ridge over the other side of me here, and I've decided to head along a ridge down this way, so no doubt we'll all meet up again later. And today, I think we haven't been away from the truck for a full day yet, and we're up to 9 deer, 7 stags, 2 hinds. It's not too bad. Just a couple of main groups of stags over the side, and that's all there was really. And as you would have seen earlier on, that group of stags headed up and over the top and disappeared on the other side, and the other ones on over this side, they sort of disappeared, just fed their way back down into the bushline, which I thought the other group of stags would do, but they decided to head back up and over the top. So hopefully that clag stays down low enough and just leaves this little catchment alone here. It seems to be filling up all the other ones. Yeah, oh shit, yeah, it's filling up over there pretty fast, so we probably haven't got much time before we're going to lose our visibility anyway, so we'll park up here and see what happens. We've got a good chance of getting one here. That's another story, but just down here. Down there.
While I watched this young spiker underneath me, I received a text message from Marty to say that he'd spotted a couple more stags, so I set off to investigate.
I mean, not sorry. I totally clagged him, but there is a couple of stags just over the side here. Maybe 6-pointers or something. Not monsters, but I'm just going to rendezvous with Martin down the side here and just wait. And maybe it will push away and give us a bit of a window, see what else is down there. So when Marty called up, he said he was down on one of these 3 ridges down below me, so I'm going to aim for the far one and then work my way back in there. Clag in there's just...
Unfortunately, the evening clag rolled in and spoiled our plans of seeing the stags again. Never mind. Oh well, all I had to do now was find Marty. He was up here somewhere.
Oh, found him. There he is. There he is. this morning, and we spotted 2 deer just underneath our camp here, but it's a bit dark, you might not be able to see what's coming on. What you got, Marty?
Just was into that bush, walked across, went into the bush.
Oh yeah.
Going up to the next second clearing up there.
Oh, up on the top.
Yeah, up on the top. Yeah, just coming.
Due to the poor lighting in the early morning, I was unable to get these 2 deer on camera. The strong winds and sleety conditions showed up on cue like they were supposed to, and that was our cue to head back down into the bush. The boys decided on a route to get us back down towards the river, and off we went.
Big dog.
Big soft pig dog.
Yeah.
Huh.
Waiting to wind a pig off the bonnet.
Once reaching the river, we rested up for a little bit. Then, it was back on our way into the cold-ass river again. Old Pip had the right idea though, riding in style on the top of Reece's pack. Now that's one way to keep your paws nice and dry. Name's Willie Hunt, not Silly Cunt. And Marty thought, bugger this, I don't want my feet getting wet either. So being that he's about the same size as Pip the dog, I decided to transport him across as well. Even was able to still shoot from the shoulder.
Make it, you make it? Oh, oh.
Yeah, I'm alright.
There we go.
Quite as graceful as old Pip, mate.
Yeah, Gonna get there.
Little Pip's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Next time on Swazzy Hunting Adventures NZ, join Marty and Swazzy as they battle the elements in the deep south. They aim to poke their noses and hoses into some deep crannies in the southern Alps in pursuit of filling their chili bins with tar meat. It's gonna be a tarvalanche. It's a tornado. There's no reward without some risk, and it's about to get hairier than Eugenie Sage's bush. But will the boys be able to secure enough meat for their Sunday tar roast? Or will they themselves become Sunday roasts for the tar? Tune in around 8:30 next Monday or maybe Tuesday and find out.
That party up there, you don't have to take your own butt plug, I don't think. They supply them.
Ooh.